What up, guys? Mac Daddy Dipper here. I'm Big Mac, and I'm gonna be your host for today's video. Today's video, of course, we're gonna be dipping. I mean, come on. What video would I make if there wasn't dip in it? Just saying. But today is not necessarily a dip review. See, I've started doing different subjects on videos. Like, as y'all know, I did my live feeding video um, just the other day. Uh, but today I'm going to do a video. It's called How to Survive High School. And this is basically for people that are either in high school, and since I'm about to graduate in 2 weeks, figured I'd give you some helpful tips on if, like, say a bunch. This is meant for like 8th, ninth, maybe even 10th graders who are kind of overwhelmed with high school. And I'll just show you some. I'll just teach you a few tricks to make your stay in high school a little bit easier than a lot of other people's that don't follow these little tips. But without further ado, guys, we got Copenhagen Long Cut, and our mud jug is the American flag. If you don't have a mud jug, go to www.mudjug.com. Get yourself one. And with that said, guys, sit back and pack. I hate Copenhagen Long Cut cans because they are a bitch to open. There we go. Uh-oh. Dropped a little bit. Oh well. Alright. So, rule number one to surviving high school: show up. Now, I honestly have no problem with people who will skip a day or two, like maybe a day a month, or maybe even 2 days. But for the most part, show up for like 99% of the class time. Show up because hey, you can get awards for that shit nowadays. Uh, Rule number two: don't try to be the class clown or the class rebel. Because while you may get a few laughs now, it won't be funny when your grades are slipping and you are coming down to the wire. Trust me, I learned this the hard way. Because, I tried to be the class clown. Still try to be a little bit, but and sometimes, the people around you will get pissed at you and for distracting them. Anyway, rule number three sounds so simple, but be on time. Or actually be a little bit early, because if it shows that you're early, teachers like that. It shows you that you're ready to learn, and you know. Plus, you don't have to go through the whole get punished if you show up late 1,000 times. I'm not saying you're gonna die if you show up late. No, but try to be there on time, if not a little bit early. Rule number four: stay after school. Stay after school. Like say you're not doing well in a subject. Get with that teacher. Stay after school and get help on it, because it will greatly improve your like. I'm a bad test taker. Okay, you give me a test, I'll bomb the shit out of it. But if you stay after, 9 times out of 10, a teacher will help you study a little bit, and sometimes even take the entire test over. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. Rule number 5, don't piss a teacher off. Because teachers are the last person you want on your bad side. If you are on their good side, chances are they'll help you a lot more than someone on their bad side. Which brings me to my next thing. Brown nose the teachers. Suck up to them. Tell them exactly what they want to hear. Because your grades will go up the more you brown nose. Trust me. No teacher is going to admit that this works. But trust me, it does. I've seen it. I've done it hundreds. I've done it not hundreds, but at least a dozen times to a dozen different teachers, and each time my grades went up. And I'm not saying like slip them a 20 every once in a while. No, don't do that. That's a waste of money. But from 99% of the time, suck up to them a pretty good bit. Don't like creep them out. Don't like bring them flowers and stuff like that, because that's just a little creepy, and you might get kicked out of school for that. But give them a little compliment every once in a while. Make them laugh. Make them like you. Because trust me, they would rather pass you if they liked you and think that you're going to do good in life than if you're just going to sit around and waste their time. And if you're one of those that doesn't like all the attention, then don't do it. And then this brings me to kind of an alternate thing. Don't make yourself be noticed. Especially in a bad way. Because if the more they notice you, the more they're going to call you out on stuff. They're going to make you want to do things more. Then that's when it gets problematic. Also, to survive high school, do not piss off any administrators. Administrators being like the principal, counselors, stuff like that. Because if they like you, they will have your back on a lot more things. Like they can probably pull little strings, get you out of a little jam that you might have got yourself into if they really like you. I mean, it's happened to me before, where they could have sent me to suspension or ISS or something, but, because they liked me, they knew I was a good kid, I wasn't getting in any trouble, and that was only the first time I'd ever gotten in trouble. Just, they'll kind of let you slide a little bit. Now, don't take advantage of it. Because every time it's not going to work. Trust me, I've gotten in trouble before. I'm not the goody two shoes at school. But be sure you just make everybody like you. Don't go all out and be like and try to hug everybody, because you might get slapped. But make a lot of the teachers like you and administrators like you. You will do just fine. Now, to survive with other people, basically the same concept, except you don't have to brown nose them. Just make them like you. Don't give them anything negative to say about you. And if anyone does have anything negative to say about you, chances are they're just jealous of you. Okay? If they have something negative to say about you and you're not doing anything wrong, don't worry about it. Don't confront them. Don't try to fight them. Trust me, you'll make life so much easier if you just ignore it. I know. I used to be a very bad hothead. 9th and 10th grade, I was a hothead from hell. But when I learned that in 11th grade and 12th grade, which is what I'm in now, the more you just ignore it, the less it follows you. And a lot of people hate high school drama. Well, the way my dad always told me, You're water and shit, you're always going to end up stinking like it. In other words, if you associate yourself with the drama, it's going to follow you. So the best way to get rid of drama is to not be around it in the first place. And with that said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe it'll help some of you guys out that are in high school, grades below me and stuff like that. This is based on my personal experience. Some experiences may vary, just depending on where you're at and who you are. But for the most part, this should help you. And with that said, guys, I'm out of here, y'all. It's Mac Daddy Dipper. Peace.